Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about, is staging your home worth it? So if you are new here, welcome. I am so glad to have you. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future content, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. If you're unfamiliar with who I am, my name is Megan. I'm a realtor in Lexington, Virginia, and I cannot wait to share these tips with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so you're about to put your home on the market, or maybe you're even still a little ways away, and the common question comes up of, should you stage your home? So I always like to give the example of how you feel, because sometimes it's very hard. We're very personal with the way we like the things we like, so we assume that everyone likes those same things. And it's a very hard thing for most people to understand how to kind of get away from that. But what I always like to say is, if you've ever gone into a furniture store like Pottery Barn or Pier 1 or any furniture store that you can walk into and they have living rooms set up for you, and you just want to grab a cup of coffee and a book and go sit down in that space and enjoy life, that's exactly how you want people to feel when they're walking into your home and it's for sale. So maybe you already have your home staged nicely and you just need to declutter a little bit. Or maybe you have a lot of work to do. But here's just a few things that you can do that you can stage your home without paying professional stagers to do it. I would always recommend you take a look at your furniture and your surroundings. While antiques are great, I would I would recommend that you update and modernize your furniture a little bit. And if that's not possible, if you do not have the ability or means to invest in any purchasing of furniture at this moment in time, then definitely get rid of that makes your home feel very dated. Especially if your home is a little bit newer, or even if it's not and you just don't want it to feel extremely old, take a look at the furniture around you. Any antiques that are not in great condition, or maybe just a lot of them, definitely declutter and get rid of. Another great way, of course, you've heard it a lot, but is the declutter bug. So we, as human being creatures, a lot of us tend to keep a lot of stuff a lot of times, and it's very hard, especially with that in which is sentimental. But a lot of the knickknacks and antiques handed down from generation to generation are maybe not the current trends or current styles. So you want to try to just take those down, box them up, get them ready to go in a place where you can bring them to your new home, but that aren't influencing people when they walk into your home and think, hey, this is just overwhelming. We don't want all this. So definitely take a look at that's around you. You want to make sure that people are not discouraged by what that is. Now, in selling situations, less is more. So the more furniture you have in a room, the smaller oftentimes it feels. You want to make sure to have furniture there, but not so much that that it makes it feel crowded and not easy to feng shui and make what people want to make. So take a serious look, especially living rooms and bedrooms, kitchens, of course, as well. You don't want a lot of stuff on the counter, but as you start to get in the other parts of the home, it's not as important. But you have to think about that first impression as buyers are walking in to your property. You want to make sure to maximize that. Another great way to influence, and maybe if you're in a situation where you don't live in your property, you've already moved on, you've gotten a job transfer to New Mexico from New York, and you're out of here and your home is left empty, maybe you don't want to pay a professional stager to come in and do that for you. A great way is virtual staging. So this is something you would want to work with your agent on. And of course, I always want you to know, if you don't have an agent, I'm happy to locate one for you. So make sure to leave it in the comments below, and I'm happy to help you out. But if you can't afford that professional stager, get an agent who's worked with virtual stagers before, and it's a great way to encourage some layouts of how furniture should go, more modernized feel. in a space that's empty. So they just take a really high quality resolution photo and they impose furniture in it. An agent that's done it before should have an easy understanding and probably offer that service to you. But it's also a great way, even if you're, whoever you're using, it's a great way to encourage that staged look in an empty space. So while I always recommend professional staging if you can afford it, those are just a few of the ways to make it so it looks professionally staged even if you can't afford it. And what I would say is if you're going to invest any funds into that, go to a furniture place that offers cheap furniture that looks really great, but maybe the quality's not that great, and buy a few things, offer to sell those things with the property if you don't want to take them with you. And if not, you can always get your value back out of it by increasing your home's value all in the same day. So, all right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day.